Hello friends, welcome back to my room of requirement. In today's video, I'm going to try to figure out how to frame this Vivienne Westwood scarf. Of course, first I'll have to iron it. When I get it framed, I want it to go right up here. But also, I'm going to move these shelves out of here that I was going to put plants on because they take up way too much room, and I think I'm going to need them in my greenhouse, which I don't have yet, but hopefully we'll have soon. So let's get those shelves out of here and get started on framing this. Oh, let me show you the little. Isn't that cute? So now I'm standing at my work table, and this is the frame that I plan to use. And I plan for this to go right here. Yes, I think that will look good. So now I'm going to unwrap this and see what it comes with and iron my scarf. But in order for you to see, I'm going to bring you over here and put you on my table cam. I'm bringing my table up. I also need to replace this bracket because I took it down to fit the plant shelves in here. But I've decided I'm going to go ahead and put this back up. Not quite sure what to put there. But for this shelf, this is my giveaway to friends shelf. This is for when I hit subscriber goals. So anyway, let me get this open and get started. Let's get into this and see if we can make some homemade art, DIY style, out of somebody else's art. Vivienne Westwood's. Did you notice my Vivienne Westwood earrings? Is Teddy turned around straight? Probably not. It's a Vivienne Westwood day today. This is not working, so I'm going to put you back on the regular stand. Things always turn out to be more work than you think they're going to be. Like and subscribe. So I'm going to glue this on here. Square as possible inside the square. Hi, VoiceOver Jolie here because the audio was garbled and not picked up when I was recording this. What I'm doing is I took some white cardstock and I'm gluing it to the back of the print that comes inside the frame so that it stiffens it up and gives me something to attach the scarf to that I can sew to. And that's all I'm doing here. And I am going to take out the audio from the video, which is completely garbled at this point, and put just a little bit of music here. Enjoy. And this is going to cover up all that. Now I just hope that the scarf is big enough to fit. It might not be, but we'll see. It's not been used. I hope it works. Here I'm just talking about my little crafting iron that I bought. And it's at this point that I notice that nothing on this iron is written in English. It's all written in Chinese. So I don't know what the settings mean. I'm just going to assume that it goes in the same order. The more you turn it, the hotter it gets. So that's what I did. Isn't that? Sometimes I just want more. This seems too small, doesn't it? Be interesting. Could be a complete failure and a complete waste of my time. Yay! Please like and subscribe. Okay. It is hot enough to iron it, but I don't want to iron it on the side that's printed. Then you say, why don't you just get an ironing board? Oh, dude, there is not room in here to have a craft table and an ironing board. This is one of the children's room in a 4-bedroom house. We have our bedroom. We have Matt's office, my room of requirements, and I have yet to paint and get ready what would be the spare bedroom. There's just been so much work. The handyman was here yesterday installing some plumbing that is leaking and he needs to come back. We had to have doors replaced because, like I said in one of my lives, the people who owned this house before, which we bought as a retirement home because it's much smaller than our other house that we lived in the country, And it's one story. That's called Planning for Retirement. And the windows are coming out nice. And the people that lived here before us were younger, and I guess more slamming of the doors went on. So much so that many of the door frames and door jambs were splintered to smithereens. So there's been many repairs like that all around on many different things. We had to have the air conditioning and the ductwork fixed completely from the get. The place had carpeting that was brand new. However, it was full of fleas. They had a dog. I saw the dog because the people were actually here the first time we saw the house. Anyway, so there's one seam in the middle that's being stubborn. So it must have been folded like this for a long time. Anyway, so hubby was still working and I came over to work on the house. I ripped out all of the carpeting by myself, got covered in flea bites, and that was after using some really good flea killer that I got from the feed store. And I also resprayed after I pulled all the carpet out. So we managed to get all the fleas out of the house, and the house was bombed and sprayed and all kinds of stuff. So then we got porcelain tile that looks like wood. We had that installed before we moved in so that we wouldn't have to go around the furniture. It still needs a new kitchen, which I don't know if we will ever get, but it needs one. That all depends on if I go back to work. And I'm working on that right now. I'm actually talking to a recruiter right now about that today, actually. My job will be for all those things that we need to get done. Like, I would love to have a spare bedroom with a bed where people could come to stay, but I'm not working and we can't afford it. So, well, we could get into our retirement and afford it, but who wants to do that? Okay, it still has a crease in the middle after all of that. You see that? Okay, so we're still trying to get it as straight as possible. And I still have yet to finish the trim and doors in this room and to try to cover all of the sloppy paint that was done before I painted. That's all over the ceiling. It's in a dark gray color. And I got some white that supposedly, we'll see, covers well. So we will work on that. I have lots and lots and lots to do. I really don't think you want to see me paint doors. And but I have so much to do. Sometimes it cuts into things that I do want to film and share because it's fun. A Vivienne Westwood scarf is fun. It's something fun to do. It's a little piece of luxury. And hopefully it will make, I wrinkled it doing that. Hopefully it'll make some nice art. Even though it is going to have this crease. This crease is permanent, dude. Woo. See it? It won't go away. It won't. Let's see how hot this iron is. Okay, that could stand to be hotter. So I'm going to move it up to the hottest and see if I can get that wrinkle out that way. So I may continue to talk or cut you. Don't know. Also, this project is taking longer than I thought it would, and I'm a day behind on setting up my October pages in my everyday carry. So I will be doing that ASAP, but it probably won't go up until the end of the week, which means that for my October setup, it's probably going to go up at the end of the first week of October, which is just weird. But I'm going to do it anyway. I also have a lot of bags to film, and I have decided to start loading things up to Poshmark. Now, very slowly, because it's just another thing to do, and if I start work, you know, I'll need time to mail and all that, so I would have to sell very slowly so that I wouldn't have too many things to mail it and string it out over the course of the work week or whatever. I don't know. Everything changes when your schedule changes, so I don't know. Oh, this is working a little better now. You're getting that out. Is it though? Oh. It's really hot now. Oh yeah. It's not coming out. Can you see the wrinkle down the stomach? Ye old cotton. Please don't take off the ink at this high heat. But this is really the direction that I need to iron it, because it was stored, folded back on itself with the printed side on the outside, which should not, don't do that. It's just the opposite of how it needed to be stored if they were going to fold it. I think we're going to get close enough to where I'm just going to say it's okay. Okay. Going to unplug our non-English iron, set it off over here because I don't feel like a third-degree burn today. So, get these out of here. Deadly weapon next to something that you don't want to get damaged. And let's see how much of this square is going to show. Can't tell. I think this is a square. And that is the top towards you. And it will actually, it's going to fit perfectly. And it's going to have a permanent wrinkle in it. Okay. Now the only way to attach this, and not damage it, is to probably sew it on. I've got some navy blue thread on a needle, and the first thing I'm going to do is tack down each corner. See if that works. Finding the corner. Okay, the knot did go right through, so I will require the magic of tape. tape. Let's just get enough on here for each corner. Prepare. This one's the most difficult because this is where I have it 2 pieces of cardboard, so the other will be easier. Okay, so I hope this works. My husband sent me the cutest picture. His dad is getting a cath lab procedure today, so he is in Orlando with him this afternoon. And I'll put the picture up right here. He was golfing in the evening and saw this. Isn't it cute? And here it is. Not perfect, but I think it's going to look good up here on the wall. What do you think? It's not right, left, and right, and all that, but it's fine. It's fine. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon in my next video. Should be up this week. Bye!